I should find a moment when I can be detached from reality enough to concentrate on the fiction. And actually, when you are tired emotionally, when you don't sleep because of the explosions and sirens, your imagination stops working.
安德烈·库尔科夫是颇受当代国际文坛关注的乌克兰作家。他1961年生于圣彼得堡，幼年迁居基辅，使用俄语和乌克兰语创作，迄今出版了25部小说，其中《企鹅的忧郁》和《灰蜜蜂》让中文读者记住他的黑色幽默与动荡背景下普通人的生活。2025年12月，澎湃新闻记者与库尔科夫进行了一场连线，他向记者谈起了自己的创作、生活以及对当下乌克兰社会的观察。
Penguins are collective animals, so they cannot exist just separately, one penguin without a group. Ukraine was like a fog after the collapse of the Soviet Union. There were no rules, no structure. There was political, moral, financial crisis, legal crisis, and we had to navigate through this to survive. I was 30 years old when the Soviet Union collapsed, so I was already a person with my own tastes and style and principles. Still, it was not so easy to learn how to live in a completely new society without Soviet structure. Probably 3-4 years, but I was very active at that time. And I took a lot of risks. I mean, like I borrowed $16,000. I bought 6 tons of paper in Kazakhstan. I published 75,000 copies of my own books. I spent 1 year selling them. And actually, when I was selling them, I met people from mafia who were asking, what am I doing? And then they offered me help, but I said, thank you. People had respect for people of culture. I still write diary notes and essays about what is happening in Ukraine now, but I'm about to start a short novel, and the new novel, which will be about civilians in the frontline zone. Hope that I will finish this novel before August or July. Thought I would be able to start a new novel immediately, and I couldn't. When there is a concentration of bad news, or somebody I knew is killed on the front or killed by a missile, I cannot properly work for several days afterwards. Before the war, I was much more disciplined. I could work between 8 and 14 hours every day. In 22-23, when we had print works and publishing houses destroyed by missiles and drones, people started buying books a lot to support industry. And now the sales are going down, but at the same time, the taste of readers changed several times. Like in the first 18 months of the war, full-scale invasion, a lot of Ukrainians were reading non-fiction about the war. Now they don't read it. And majority of readers want to read translated novels, love stories, crime stories, thrillers. So people want to spend hours not thinking about what is happening on the front line in Donbass or in Zaporizhia. Ukraine, traditionally, beekeepers were always men. And now it's wives of the military, of mobilized beekeepers and widows of beekeepers. So there is now a very active association of women beekeepers. And it looks like actually they are becoming slowly majority, replacing their husbands or fathers. Last year, I think the first time we had a woman driver of the metro train. And it is now actually women can go to courses and learn to drive anything. We always think that actually, yes, maybe my life is not comfortable, but people who live in Kharkiv or in Kherson, they suffer much more. So, I mean, I have no right to complain. Because my house is not bombed, I still have enough money to have coffee and to go to a theater. So, I mean, why should I complain? I should just try to show that I'm strong and I continue. Well, I mean, the war became normality. Nobody sees it ending. Not many people believe that there will be any peace deal with Trump or without Trump. People are just checking on the situation, living day after day, appreciating everything they have at the moment. And that's all. I mean,